Hi, I'm Jim, and I'm principal clarinetist of the WSO, and this is the clarinet. Now, the clarinet's a member of the woodwind family, and the sound is produced by a wooden reed vibrating against a mouthpiece. That's the reed, that's the mouthpiece. Now, it sounds like this. Now, that's pretty funny. But if I plug the mouthpiece into this long wooden tube, it sounds much better. Now, if I add fingers to this wooden tube, you'll hear the notes go lower. Now, the clarinet can also play very high, kind of like Kim's flute. Great composers have written music for the clarinet. Composers like Mozart, and American composers like George Gershwin. Now, in addition to playing low and very high, the clarinet can also play very fast notes. See if you can count all the notes in this scale I'm about to play. Could you count them all? I couldn't. It was way too fast. So, Camille Saint-Saëns, the composer, wrote a piece called Carnival of the Animals. And there is a part of that piece, a movement, called A Cuckoo Deep in the Woods. My friend Leif is going to now tell you about the piece, and he's actually going to recite a poem about a cuckoo. And then I'll be back to play the movement for you.
Hello, everybody. I'm Leif. In the first two poems that I read to you, The Swan and The Birds in the Aviary, the composer Camille Saint-Saëns decided to describe the way they moved. In the case of the swan, it's graceful and smooth. In the case of the birds in the aviary, it's fast and darting and joyful. Well, today I'm going to read you another poem about a bird that we hear in the spring, the cuckoo. And the cuckoo will be portrayed by the clarinet. Now, Jim told you earlier and showed you how high and low and fast the clarinet can go. So it's a bit of an inside joke on the part of the composer Camille Saint-Saëns that he has the clarinet play the cuckoo's call, which is exactly 2 notes, over and over again. Because you see, this movement isn't really about the cuckoo. The cuckoo is a witness to what's around it. And what is that? The forest, the dark, deep forest. And that's where Camille Saint-Saëns focuses his energy. You'll hear 2 pianos play these mysterious chords, like light and shadow and mist. And that's really what this music is about, the depth and mystery of the forest. And the poet William Wordsworth, a British poet of the 19th century, felt kind of the same way as Saint-Saëns, the composer, did. And he wrote a poem called Ode to the Cuckoo. O blithe newcomer, I have heard, I hear thee and rejoice. O cuckoo, shall I call thee bird, or but a wandering voice? While I am lying in the grass, thy twofold notes I hear. From hill to hill it seems to pass, at once far off and near. Though babbling only to the vale of sunshine and of flowers, thou bringest unto me a tale of visionary hours. Thrice welcome, darling of the spring, even yet thou art to me no bird, but an invisible thing, a voice, a mystery. I hope you enjoy Jim playing The Cuckoo by Camille Saint-Saëns.